Welcome to the Lion's Den Podcast Network, powered by Stark Roofing. With over 45 years of experience in the roofing and exteriors industry, Stark Roofing is a local, family-owned and operated company that provides excellent customer service and workmanship. Let's Start Roofing. Bring your home back to life. You can give them a call at 636-671-0045 and tell them Spanky sent you. Stark Roofing, proud title sponsor of the Lion's Den Podcast Network and this amazing podcast presentation.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Their partnership
It's a clip, Bob. Are you sure?
was created in the factory.
Promise you'll look after Tommy Boy here till he gets his feet wet.
Time out. Bad idea.
Forged on the interstate
Ugh, I can actually hear you getting fatter.
and road tested all the way to Detroit. Chris Farley,
The salesman has left the building.
David Spade, Tommy Boy.
It looks real.
Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, March 31st.
Welcome, everyone, to the Back to the Past podcast. This is Kevin, and I'm joined by
Justin
and
Brad.
And first, I'd like to thank Stark Roofing and M&J Creations for being the title and studio sponsors, as well as Mike Jones of the Lion's Den Podcast Network, again, for giving us the opportunity to return and put out these new episodes. And on this episode, we are talking about Chris Farley and Tommy Boy, going all the way back to March 1995.
Just past 30 years.
Just past 30 years.
Another anniversary.
Better late than never.
Seems like 95 was a good year.
It was a very good year.
But hey, we do always love your feedback, and we would invite you to email us. Contact at backtothepastpod.com. Follow us on the socials. Search for Back to the Past Podcast. And looking for the logo. Subscribe and share as we try to rebuild our little podcast moving forward. And of course, we have t-shirts. All the information is in the show notes. So March 31st, 1995 is the release of the classic Tommy Boy.
And who knew?
Who knew?
Of all of his movies, this is probably the most movie of the movies.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just a silly, stupid comedy. Like, it's a legit...
Yeah.
It's got some good dramatic moments.
Yeah. A little heartstring tugging.
But not overstaying its welcome.
I was going to say, it does it at a better balance than, I think, Mrs. Doubtfire, where that one was a little more heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas this one kind of is a drive-by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always nice to have a healthy balance. And
Yes.
you could definitely lean one way or the other, but... I mean, this one, I would say, leans heavier on the comedy side.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't downplay the drama,
Right.
which I completely forgot about.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, like, rewatching it this time around, I'm like, oh, he's, like, actually, like, crying in a couple scenes. or at least it appears that he is, right?
Oh,
it's
or if he isn't, he's on the verge of.
Exactly, yeah. And I'm like, oh, I don't know that I've ever noticed that before.
No, I mean, that was one of the things, because growing up, it was on TV all the time. I've probably seen 80% of the movie 1,000 times. But seeing it start to finish, yeah, probably not many, but that's just because it was on TV all the time. And I always forget, like, how good of a legit dramatic actor he could be. Because you don't really get that in pretty much any movie after this.
Right. And obviously he's gone within the next couple of years, so
Yeah.
it's not like there's this huge catalog of opportunities.
No. I mean, arguably there are a few moments in Black Sheep, but I mean, this movie, he definitely gets some meaty, dramatic moments. And I mean, think of a couple other recent topics. Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, they had some really good dramatic roles after the movies we talked about.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that Farley didn't get those, because I think he would have been really good
Yeah.
going off of this movie.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you only saw Almost Heroes or Beverly Hills Ninja, you might not think that. But
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah, just going off what you were saying, this is easily a movie to just sit down, enjoy when it's on TV, maybe even just throw it on in the background because you're with a bunch of friends, you've seen it 100 times. But it's still easy to watch. Like, it's not like it's overstaying its welcome because it's on for the 100th time. It's like, oh, great, I get to watch it 101st time now. That's fine. This is what I'm doing for the next hour and a half.
yeah, and I would say it holds up really, really well.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah, I enjoyed my recent viewing again. I mean, for it being an hour and 37 minutes, it goes by. It's quick.
It's a very quick watch.
It's a quick movie. You're like, oh my god, we're already at the end.
Mm-hmm.
A little quicker than Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, love Mrs. Doubtfire.
Definitely.
But
There are times it feels it's 2-hour runtime.
it can be, yeah, it can.
At times it goes by very quick, and at times it does feel a little lengthy.
And other times it leaves you longing for more.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
It's rated PG-13, as we mentioned, 1 hour and 37 minute runtime. Budget $20 million estimate. Made approximately $8 million opening weekend and nearly $32.7 million in the U.S. and Canada. It's not like a huge hit. It's one of those that didn't do outstanding in the theaters.
I think it's one of those that, like one of those, what do you call, like a home video revivalist?
Yeah, it's like this is around the time DVDs are becoming a thing, and you still have the VHS to DVD transfers. Like, ooh, I'm getting my first DVD player. What movies do I want to get? And
Yeah.
for comedy,
Because I want to say, like, it was another one of those that it did okay, but then once it was, like, on TV all the time and the home video, like, that's when it became, like,
the cult following.
yeah.
It's similar situation with Goofy Movie.
Yeah.
It didn't have the cult following until it was shown constantly
over and over again
because it was cheap to show that many times.
I'm trying to remember. I want to say TBS always played it.
That sounds right.
Because that was my memory.
Yeah.
Of course, they showed a lot of movies.
Right.
Yeah.
But this feels like them.
Mm-hmm. Maybe cut out like a couple words or scenes here or there.
They did. I do have very clear memories of them changing one scene, dubbing over one scene.
Which one was that one?
The housekeeping. They changed it to "You want me French kiss you." I very clearly remember the TV version saying French kiss, and I'm like,
That's not what he says.
that's not what he says.
Yeah. What is this nonsense?
What kind of hotel is this?
Right. Rotten Tomatoes has 41% critic and a 90% audience. Metacritic is 46 critic and an 8.0 user. So obviously it was not a big hit with the critics.
Not shocked by
But
that
obviously
at all.
with the end user audience, loved it.
Not shocked by that at all.
Nope.
I think when it hits with the audience a specific way, the critics are always too hard on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a feeling that they looked at it as like, oh, it's just another SNL movie.
Right.
Which
They couldn't see the forest through the trees kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which it is another SNL movie because Lorne Michaels was a big proponent of getting this movie made.
It's like it is, but it isn't.
It surpasses it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like it definitely, that's where the creation of it came from, and it falls into like, oh, they're cast members making a movie. But I very much argue it surpasses it. I mean, obviously it's one of the best of the SNL cast member movies, but I think you can view it as beyond that, as like a legit, actual regular movie.
Do you think that's because there were no Saturday Night Live skit characters to base the film off of, like Wayne's World, Coneheads, Night at the Roxbury?
I think that helps.
Yeah.
I think that really helped, because most of those that are based on characters, they
Don't really work.
they don't work. They're good ideas for skits. They're not good movie ideas.
Wayne's World 1 worked.
It does.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I really enjoy the second
Yeah.
one.
Well-
it's kind of a guilty pleasure. But I mean, some of them are just so bad,
Yeah.
quite forgettable.
Ladies Man.
Superstar,
Yeah. It's
Night at the
packed.
Roxbury. Even though I do kind of enjoy it to a degree. But yeah, some of them are just
Money
they
grabs.
come and go. Yeah, I mean that's really all they are.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, and this one, it's more. Some of the bits that are in the movie are just like silly, stupid things that they would do just as friends.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, let's just. I don't know if it's funny or not, but let's put it in the movie and let's see what happens.
Right.
I agree. Yeah, because it's not based on an actual.
Character.
Yeah.
Skit.
Yeah, it's more of their personalities. Plus, there's an actual heart to the story, which kind of helps.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like a Disney movie in which a parent dies.
It does feel very Disney-esque at parts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the music swells, the classical music swells, feel like they come out of a Disney movie at times.
Well, there's a few chords that would hit during the movie, and I'm like, wait a second, we just did Miss Doubtfire.
Yeah, it seems like it borrowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Borrowing from one of the best, so not too shabby.
It's only weird if it doesn't work.
Right. Well, it did win a 1996 MTV Movie Award for Best On-Screen Duo.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I take it Mario and Yoshi weren't out that year or anything.
No, that was 2 years earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah, and I believe Farley was also nominated for a best comedic role. He didn't win. I don't know who won in that place.
Also, Bo Derek was up for a Razzie
Yep,
and lost.
to Madonna.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which I think is wild, because I think Bo Derek does really good in this.
I mean, in the small part that she has.
Yeah, as small as she has, it's memorable.
Yeah.
In fact, I would almost argue that Rob Lowe's character deserves more of a Razzie than Bo Derek.
I feel the same way. It's like I look at his performance and I'm not impressed.
And now, as a kid, I thought it was funny and
Yeah.
good, but like looking back, like it's
It's like maybe it's just the character that he's playing, but he seems bored. His character seems really bored and aggravated, which I guess is what it's supposed to be.
yeah.
Then I feel like everything else I watch him in, he's very like happy and bubbly or whatever. So, well, maybe he's just doing a really good job.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, it is a surprisingly comedic role for a villain,
Yes.
because he does have some amusing moments, but I swear that my favorite scene of him, though, is when he punches the glass on the bus with the kid.
Yes.
The introduction of
Yeah,
his character.
which is his introduction. Yeah.
After he gets off arriving in town.
Yeah. I mean, who hasn't wanted to do that at some point?
So are you saying he doesn't have a soda in that brown paper bag?
Yeah. Yeah. He's very kid-friendly.
Yes. Directed by Peter Segal?
Siegel.
We'll go with that.
Yep.
Who also directed The Naked Gun, 33 and a Third, The Final Insult in 1994. My Fellow Americans with James Garner.
Oh, I do love My Fellow Americans.
96. Nutty Professor 2, The Clumps with Eddie Murphy in 2000. Anger Management, Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson, 2003. Another Adam Sandler movie, 51st Dates, 2004. And The Longest Yard, 2005 with
I'm seeing a trend.
Adam Sandler. So, yes, he worked with Adam Sandler quite a bit.
I thought his name sounded familiar.
Now, this is where things get a little tricky because Bonnie Turner and Terri Turner, husband and wife team, are listed as the writers. But Like,
Officially.
yes, official.
Yeah.
But their script is not what you see on the movie.
Yeah. It heavily got edited.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is, I mean, it's pretty common.
Yes.
It's very common to have a lot of like ghostwriters, touch-up writers, script doctors, and none of them go credited. Mm-hmm. It's just in this case,
They are credited.
they are. Yeah, it's interesting who got to do a lot of the rewrites because they're also SNL people.
Yeah. Fred Wolf and James Downey.
Yeah, big SNL people, writers for many years.
Mm-hmm. Now, it's not to say that Bonnie and Terri had a rough life. They didn't get looked over for any.
No.
They wrote Wayne's World, 129 episodes of SNL. They did Coneheads, Wayne's World 2, Brady Bunch movie, 139 episodes of Third Rock from the Sun, and 200 episodes of That 70s Show.
Oh, it's starting to make sense.
So, yeah,
they had quite the career themselves.
Yeah. And she's much older than him.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I think she was born in like 1940.
Well, something like that. Yeah.
And he's like the late 40s or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, jeez. So that would make her 85 this year? Goodness.
85 years young.
Yeah. Yeah, so Fred Wolf and James Downey helped rewrite the script. As mentioned, it's starring Chris Farley as Tommy Callahan III. David Spade plays Richard. Brian Dennehy, Big Tom Callahan, who's also Walter in Cocoon and Cocoon the Return.
I will be watching for him when I get to those finally.
Yeah.
Cocoon is increasingly, surprisingly becoming hard to find.
Uh-oh.
I wonder why. Well, it's like one of Ron Howard's first hits.
Like, that's one of those that, like, the DVD went out of print and it's never on streaming, and it just, for some reason, that particular movie is, I don't know if it's a rights thing or what, but for some reason, Cocoon is becoming harder to find.
That's a shame, because I remember it being pretty good.
I don't know that I ever sat down and watched it from beginning to end. I've only seen, like, bits and, again, what was on TV.
Yeah. I mean, Cocoon's from 1985, so it's been at least probably 30 years since I've seen it. I mean, I probably saw it, we rented it probably as a kid, and that's probably the extent of my viewing of it. And he was also known as Sheriff Teasel in First Blood, 1982, Rambo.
Yep, first Rambo movie.
Yeah.
He was really good in that.
Mm-hmm. And he played the father of David Spade's character in the TV series Just Shoot Me.
Another show I didn't watch much of.
I know.
I knew of it.
I knew of it.
And it's kind of odd because it has a pretty good cast.
Oh, it's a great cast, yeah. And every once, like, I'd catch little bits here and there. I just never...
Yeah. We got the aforementioned Bo Derek playing Beverly.
She's like a 10.
Yeah.
I disagree, but...
Well, if you've seen the movie 10 back in 1979, and especially as her role as Jane in Tarzan the Ape Man in 1981, you see a lot of her.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I think it's the haircut in this movie. It just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
There is a story about the haircut.
Oh.
Yeah, because her husband apparently is very jealous and didn't... We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
He forced her to cut her hair. Before the movie.
Yeah, right before showing
up. Like the day before.
I guess after auditions and after she accepted the role, probably.
Yeah, it was like right before she was going to show up on set, he forced her to cut her hair.
Thought she was going to be Gozer or something.
Yeah. It's like when you see her coming out of the pool in her opening scene, you're like, oh, there she is.
There she is.
And you kind of think she still has kind of the longer hair because it doesn't really look short there.
Because it's all wet and it's like, okay, you it's all slicked back.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you see her and you're like, oh, where'd your hair go?
Yeah.
It's one of your like trademark traits.
Yeah, for sure.
Long blonde hair.
For a long time.
Anymore.
Nope.
That was really disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being a kid seeing that line, like, she's like a 10. And I'm like, it always stood out, but I never really until years later. And the movie 10.
Yep.
Okay. Nice little in joke.
Yeah. Is that for me? No, son, that's for me.
One of the many great quotes.
Yes. Nice relationship, father and son there.
Oh, they have a great relationship. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of jealous.
As mentioned, we've got Rob Lowe as Paul in an uncredited role.
Mm-hmm. I gather that was more of like a favor to Lorne Michaels.
Right.
Which, I get it.
Right. Because apparently the film originally was supposed to be titled Billy the Third, a Midwestern.
Mm-hmm. It was supposed to focus on the two of them.
Right. The role of the quote-unquote brothers.
Yeah. I'm really curious what that script would look like.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad it worked out the way that it did.
Totally. Okay, I guess I should clarify that. I have a morbid curiosity of what that script would look like.
Right, yeah. How that would have worked out.
And I'm always curious about how it got from A to B, how that script idea became this script idea, like the draft-wise. Mm-hmm. Like what that read like and what this one reads like.
Yeah.
Guess I'll never know. Might be better that way.
Right. We have Dan Aykroyd in kind of a smaller role as Ray Zielinski.
I gather he filmed all the scenes in like 2 days.
2 days, yeah.
Oh, like a John Candy situation.
Sort of, yeah.
We can only afford him for these days.
Right. It's a very fast-talking salesman spokesperson for Zielinski Motors.
I mean, he's got the experience because remember on his time on 70s SNL where he had the Pitchman commercial.
Oh.
Which, the most famous version of his Bass-O-Matic.
Oh, God.
You can put anything in this, and it's just a blender, and he throws bass in and all whatever, and then drinks it, and
Sounds
liquid fish.
Sounds like Gallagher's Vegematic.
Yeah.
Or Sledge-O-Matic.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what it was.
We have Julie Warner playing Michelle Brock, kind of the love interest to Farley's Tommy Callahan.
Mm-hmm.
The only other thing I really know her in was Doc Holliday with Michael J. Fox.
I actually can't think of another thing with her in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all I know her from.
Yeah. Or as typical, I've probably seen her in a few things and just didn't click.
Right. True. Sean McCann kind of plays, I guess you would say, Big Tom's right-hand man, like Frank Rittenauer.
Yeah.
Just kind of
one
what
of
you
the
see.
financial dudes.
Yeah, one of the more senior members of the organization / board, whatever.
I do like the board.
Yeah.
The thing I like about the board is like they all have their own unique personalities and views. Mm-hmm. They have their own interests, well, as a board should. But oh boy, in the short time you see them,
Yeah.
they get that across.
And we've got Zach Grenier. Maybe I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Well, don't know. As Ted Riley. And I believe, I mean, to me, you see him in so many different things if you look up his IMDb. But I find he's familiar as the driver for Jonas.
I knew it.
Yep. Like you see that face and you just know you've seen him.
Yep.
You just don't know just where.
I also like his introduction in here where it's, how you do it? Oh, I had a kidney removed, but it's fine. I have another one.
Right. And the film opens with Clinton Turnbull playing a young Tommy.
Looks just like a little Farley.
Great casting.
Amazing
Great casting for this young Clinton Turnbull in his only credited role.
Hey, if you're going to have one,
Right.
that's a pretty good one.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
If you're only going to have one that you might get a little bit of residual money out of.
I mean, he gets Farley mannerisms. I'm not big on kid actors in general. I mean, most people aren't, but he's good. Mm-hmm. He's really. I'm surprised he didn't do more.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he plays a great young Tommy running around with the Brady Bunch lunchbox because he missed the bus, and then the young Richard, played by Ryder Britton, who had 3 other credited roles, riding by on his
He's
bike.
also good.
Yeah.
He's got the snobby
Little snarky.
Richard down real well. Late again, Tommy? You're so pathetic.
It's like, you know where this relationship is going.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of other memorable people. Lori Bagley is the woman at the pool. She was 22 when Tommy Boy released, and was also a Victoria's Secret model for 5 years.
I gather Chris Farley kind of dated her for a short time.
Yeah, apparently.
Which David Spade was very annoyed by because he was interested too.
Right.
Go figure.
Right.
Right. Then you have brothers John Farley and Kevin P. Farley in uncredited roles, which I believe you can just see them at the wedding scene or the reception. So some fun facts and trivia. This is Chris Farley's first starring role.
Because he's been in quite a few movies, but
Yeah.
always
He was in
like a little
Coneheads
bit
as
part.
the date.
Yep. He was in Airheads. He was in Wayne's World 2. I don't know if he was in the first one. He was in the second one. But he was never like the lead.
Right. Which role was that? Was that Billy Madison where he's the bus driver?
Yes.
Okay.
I do enjoy that scene quite a bit. That is one of the scenes I quote quite often.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I do. Every movie that he had like that little like 1 or 2 scenes in, he always stood out like big time.
He was just one of those guys that...
Oh, yeah.
That's what you always hear David Spade talking about is, like, you know, he'd be acting with him, but you get him going on a scene and you'd have the whole crew rolling, or it'd be like, am I even here?
Right.
Oh, yeah. I think it was in one of the Wayne's Worlds where he's like, he made some comment about, I hate my job, I hate my dad, I hate my life, but I feel great. I'm going to go get in a fight. Like, how can you forget about that? Like, that guy, like, I want a movie about that guy.
Yeah, so since the film changed directions the way that it did from Billy the Third of Midwestern, Farley and Spade were such a good team on SNL. Obviously, I mean, they worked together very closely on there.
I think they shared an office together, too.
Yep. Yeah, the role of Richard was created for Spade after the film changed those directions.
I don't like that title at all.
No.
Billy the Third, a Midwestern.
Right.
I mean,
That's why I'm curious what that script was
yeah, I'm morbidly curious, but at the same time,
Because
it's
like that title has to make sense for that script, but it definitely doesn't make sense for what we got.
well, I mean, they do travel the Midwest selling
yeah,
car parts.
Upper Midwest.
Yeah,
It is definitely an Upper Midwestern movie.
Yep.
Through and through.
I mean, talking about Davenport, and he's like, well, you got the wrong map. Get a new map. And it's like, Davenport's in Ohio.
I love this. I'm noticing the sarcasm. Well, it's because I'm laying on pretty thick. It's 22 miles that way. You're in the wrong state. Get a new map.
Right.
I mean, how many movies reference Oshkosh?
Not
many.
No. But
The only other movie I can think of that mentions Davenport is Dumb and Dumber. Because the one dude's on his way to a luncheon in Davenport. Why I remember that, I don't know. But it's so weird and random.
Very, yeah.
Been to Davenport. It's nice.
Look at that.
Did you have a luncheon?
Oh, no, we went to a couple dive bars. They were great.
Even better.
Yeah.
Things were not always peaceful on set, apparently, between Spade and Farley, even though they were close. Reportedly got into a physical altercation on set after arriving in Toronto from New York on a Sunday morning following an SNL episode. Because Spade and Rob Lowe hung out because Farley was not feeling well that day. Otherwise, Farley would have went with them. And Farley apparently got a little jealous / butthurt because he kept asking, "How's Rob Lowe?" And eventually stomped on Spade's hand while he was sitting down, eating and going over his lines, and led to Spade throwing soda on Farley and Farley throwing Spade into a wall and pushing him down some steps.
Yeah. I've seen many Rob Lowe interviews where he has mentioned this, that they essentially were fighting over him.
Yeah.
Which is kind of hilarious.
Very.
Then the other half of that interview, one that maybe we watched, he's talking about how Farley stepped on his ham sandwich.
Right.
Yeah, he said they got in a fight over a ham sandwich.
Yeah.
Or a tuna sandwich or something like that.
Because why not?
Yeah, so it was some kind of meat sandwich. And I guess because David Spade's like, oh, it's ruined now, Farley just picks it up and eats the whole thing. It's like, there, it's gone. Problem solved.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Spade and Lowe and they have a lot of high praise to give Farley, but they'll also be like, yeah, there was some, physical jealousy going on.
So funny.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this had to be pretty tough on Farley and Spade because it's not like they were filming this movie during the off season of SNL, so they're
which is typical,
right?
And it was actually supposed to be
right, but script rewrites,
script delays.
Yeah, so they had to regularly fly back and forth from New York to Toronto, which, granted, is not a long flight, but it's the pain in the ass of having to do it.
Well, especially as difficult as it is to do SNL, because I mean that is a very rough job.
Yes.
I mean, that's why they party so hard after the show's over Saturday night, because it is such a long hours, difficult, all week long. I honestly don't know how they do it on a normal week, much less having to film during the week and then have to go and put in your time.
It reminds me of like how South Park will crunch a whole episode in like one night.
Oh yeah, that is ludicrous.
Insane.
It is pretty amazing. Sometimes not delivering the final episode until right up to broadcast.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. And not only that, but like it's not like they weren't performing on SNL at the same time too. Like sometimes your scenes get cut, sometimes things get, or you're not in. Like they were still in a lot of skits at that time too. Mm-hmm. Being able to be on top of your game and acting live on TV and flying back and forth, I don't know how they did it.
No.
Yeah, the whole song and dance of getting on a plane every however long, and like you said, not a long flight, but the whole song and dance of going through the airport, flying out to the thing, doing the thing out there, and coming back, working more. It's like, Jesus.
And sure, it was, pre 9/11, but
still,
you're going from Canada to the U.S.
Yeah.
So you still got to deal with customs.
Right.
I mean,
pack lightly?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Tommy Boy is somewhat referenced in 51st Dates because of the Callahan Institute being funded out of Sandusky, Ohio by T.B. Callahan.
That's a fun little tidbit.
Yeah, little throwback.
Man, speaking of movies I haven't seen in like 20, 25 years.
Right.
Yep.
That'd be one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Sandler and Drew Barrymore.
Mm-hmm.
She's got like a memory
issue where every morning's a new morning.
Yeah. Whew.
So Tommy graduates from Marquette University in the film, which is also Chris Farley's real-life school, where he actually played rugby, and which is why he's wearing a Marquette rugby jacket in the movie.
Oh, wow.
I always thought that was odd in the movie when I was growing up and watching it. I thought, well, he's He's awful large for the rugby team. I mean, sure, there are some large rugby players, and that's a tough sport. But then you found out, like, no, he actually played rugby, and that's his actual jacket. And okay, so it makes sense now.
That's wild.
It's a little prop that they didn't have to create.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, I think whenever you look at Chris Farley and his high energy, you could see how football or rugby would be a sport he would be
Oh, yes.
interested in
Oh,
playing.
yes. For a large fella, he's very nimble.
Yes.
And kind of quick at times.
Oh, yes.
And
Oh,
just
yeah.
watch the video of him on David Letterman running when he makes that entrance, running all up and down the aisles and doing cartwheels and all sorts of crazy things.
I mean, he's got a physicality to him. Again, for being as large as he is, it's how does he move that fast?
Right.
I can't move that fast.
And not seem clumsy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's definitely a method to it.
Yeah. So the famous fat guy in a little coat scene, according to David Spade, the routine was like a running joke between him and Farley while working on SNL. Like, they would talk about it in the office or whatever, and they decided to use it for the movie, and it's one of the more memorable scenes. And
Easily.
yeah,
And one of the most quoted.
yeah.
I think that also falls in that category of, I don't know if this is funny or not, but it makes us laugh, so let's try it.
Let's just figure out how to put it in there.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, whenever they did a take, the crew said, "You really should sing that." So that's why Farley is singing "Fat Guy in Little Coat."
I like how he starts off kind of talking about, and then he kind of leans into the singing.
Yep.
Oh, it definitely seals it.
Yeah. And I like how, if you look at Richard, you see not very upkept. I mean, he's very prim and proper, but his hair says otherwise.
It is very... I don't even know how you describe it.
Messy?
Like tussled or something.
It's borderline messy, but it's also very wavy.
Mm-hmm.
It looks... I have to agree with a lot of the cast or the crew. It does look like a toupee.
It does.
It looks fake.
Mm-hmm. And apparently he would not let the set stylist work on his hair, which is why it looks so wild. Crew members joked that it looked like a toupee, which led to the hair gag later in the film, which took about 4 hours to apply that makeup to make Spade appear bald in that scene.
That's incredible.
And after talking about Robin Williams being made up as Miss Doubtfire over roughly 4 hours, you're like, so it took 4 hours to make David Spade somewhat bald? He's not fully bald.
No.
In the film.
I mean, it looks great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could have fooled me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But 4 hours for that?
I know.
That's what I thought. I was like, no way.
That seems...
excessive.
Yeah.
It's like, was this their first makeup job?
Gotta start somewhere.
I guess. I mean, and it only had to be for one scene. It's not like...
Yeah, a very short scene.
Yeah.
Like, almost like a 2-second clip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zelensky turns that engine on and the fan starts blowing. All of a sudden...
It looks real.
I'll kill you. Yeah, as mentioned, Bo Derek was nominated for that 1996 Golden Raspberry Award for Worst Supporting Actress.
I don't get it. I thought she did okay.
I don't know. I guess I'm a Bo Derek hater.
Seems like it. Wow.
I thought every other character in the movie was better.
I will say, the last little bit with her like trying to talk up Zelensky, she does kind of lay it on a little thick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that scene definitely is kind of Razzie worthy. But up until then, I'm like, oh, I'm not terrible.
I feel her best acting in the movie is always when she's talking to Rob, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Rob Lowe's character.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, it's too Yeah.
I mean, she is like faking with everyone else,
Which makes sense.
But I agree, like, sometimes it's a little too fake.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's overly too fake until that Zelensky scene at the end.
Right. Get him a bottle of champagne, a bucket of ice for his marbles, and a card.
Right.
Sorry about your marbles. Get drunk on me.
You're Z.
Yep.
He just delivers that
So great.
so perfectly, and he's so sleazy.
Oh, yeah.
I love him in this role.
He's unapologetically sleazy.
Yeah.
What the American public doesn't know is what makes them the American public.
He should run for Congress.
I'll say 30 years later, and it's just as true now.
The housekeeping scene was an actual prank that David Spade repeatedly played on Farley at the hotel they were staying at during filming.
Yeah, according to Spade, he did it like every day.
They're right.
And he fell for it every day.
Yeah. Oh, it's just you.
It's like, I do this to you every day, right? Whatever. But yeah, the TV version, you want me French kiss you? What kind of hotel is this?
Right.
Yeah, no, that's not the theatrical version.
Love your pillow.
So the cow tipping scene is something that Rob Lowe actually pitched to the writers. Apparently it was not going to be a regular thing. And
Yep, and they'd never heard of it.
yeah.
They had no idea what that was.
Oh my God.
Clearly, they don't have any Midwest roots.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I remember being at a birthday party. God, I don't even know how old it was. 13, 14 or something. And someone brought up, like, hey, we should go over and do some cow tipping. It's so much fun. Okay, us scrawny little 13-year-olds are going to tip over some cows? Sure.
You're gonna go hunt snipes after that too.
I mean, that's kind of what it felt like, yeah. We didn't actually go cow tipping, though.
Yeah, we never did either. I knew of it,
The one
but
guy
I knew
that
better.
suggested
Right.
it, we went out to walk. We're oh yeah, we're all gonna do it, and then like we kind of ditched him out in the field. And so it's probably for the best. He got very upset at us.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, well, what can I say? We weren't gonna achieve our goal.
It's like, I think at this point you gather the understanding that each scene / gag are going to be just a compilation of very short scenes.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I mean, this is very short. There's not a whole lot to it. Paul says, no, I've never been cow tipping. So Tommy gets down in the 3-point stance and kind of lines up like he's going to play football. And
yep.
so, okay, you got to do this, and you got to do that. And he just slips right in the mud.
It doesn't smell like mud.
Right. Yeah, Farley wore a wetsuit under the clothes when he was being sprayed off in that scene to keep from freezing, because it was 20 below.
Something about that scene.
Or it was under 20 degrees.
It always did look cold.
Yeah, it did.
But I could never put my finger on why. But it always looked like, oh, I bet that's cold.
And he's doing that flash dance. He's a maniac on the floor.
And I love Paul's reaction, because at first he starts like getting a charge out of like, oh, I'm torturing him with this cold water. But then he starts doing the flash dance. Oh, wait, he's enjoying this.
Right.
And his smile just disappears.
Right. And he sprays him in the face. Oh, that's cold.
Did you eat paint chips as a kid? Why?
Recurring theme.
Yeah, I like that line.
It is another line that I quote often.
So Farley actually, towards the early part of the movie, after he gets his grade back, he's so proud of his D+.
You know, they give out a lot less D pluses and D minuses.
Yes.
It's kind of a hard grade to get.
All right, so he realizes he's finally going to graduate after 7 years.
You know, a lot of people graduate after 7 years. Yeah, they're called doctors.
I love that line. David Spade and his monotone, perfect.
His dry delivery.
I know.
With Tommy Boy, Chris Farley's crazy, just physicality. It's
kind of Abbott and Costello.
Yeah.
Because you have the chubby, humorous, physical guy, and then you got the thin, straight man.
Yep.
It's like a newer Abbott and Costello.
Yeah. It's the way it always seemed to work.
Yeah.
It's a shame we didn't get longer.
Yep.
Yeah. Although the falling through the table, like that was kind of like his bit in SNL.
Yeah.
Right.
So many times falling through the table. Why? Because it's funny to have fat guy fall through table.
Right. Yeah, he did his own stunt on that.
He definitely had the experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So even though the script had changed directions, they still really didn't have a title until, Brian Dennehy's character was regularly calling Farley's character Tommy Boy. And they're like, yeah, that sounds like a good name for the movie.
More often than not, I'm annoyed at the whole naming your title after the main character. I always thought it was kind of lazy. Like you couldn't think of an actual title, you just got to name it after the person.
Right.
But in this case,
it's fitting.
It's very fitting.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Especially when it's not like their full... Like if it would have been named like Tommy Callahan.
Right.
Oh, that would have
been bad.
But Tommy Boy? I kind of like it.
Yep.
Hey, Tommy Boy.
Because it's more of his nickname.
Right.
His personality.
Yep.
It's a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Better than your Midwestern Thomas.
Right. All right, we're going to take a quick little break to discuss some of our other sponsors, so please have a listen and support them as they help support this show. And we will be right back.
Are you ready for some candid photos? Are you ready for some joyful photos? Are you ready for some vibrant photos? Well, Terri Ann Photography is what you want then. Custom photography specializing in maternity, newborns, families, and high school seniors. You can't be you without being you. Fun, entertaining photo sessions on location with Terri Ann Photography. Call now and book your session today. 314-608-2137. Or you can email at terriannphotography.com. Also, don't forget to check out some of her awesome work on Facebook, Terri Ann Photography. We've all been there, trying to imitate those sounds our vehicle is making so we can get it fixed. But have you been to Kempin Automotive? With almost 40 years of experience, Kempin Automotive is a complete car and light truck repair shop. And whether it's a click, 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 or a bzz, 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 the talented techs are going to make sure to diagnose the problem, get it repaired quickly, and give you peace of mind so you can drive safely again. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, located in House Springs, and just a phone call away at 636-671-0100. It's Kempin Automotive, the mechanic people trust. Nobody ever wants to be in that situation. On top of dealing with the pain, the hurt, the stress and anxiety of what happens next, most of us have no clue where to begin or how to make sure we aren't left with a financial burden that could add even more trouble to our life, especially when it wasn't our fault. Bet on Jett. 888-399-5388. Matt Jett, a proud NHS grad, has a team dedicated to you. Bet on Jett. Settling cases big and small. They specialize in accident and injury cases, and you never pay unless you get paid. Bet on Jett. 888-399-5388. And for more info and specific questions, find them on socials at Jett Accident and Injury Lawyers.
All right, we're back. So the scene where Richard accidentally hits Farley with the wood part of the board instead of the rubber part was like a pure accident.
I can't imagine.
Like, you almost think maybe it was a subconscious, I'm going to get one on you, get a free shot in on you, maybe.
Especially as some of their friendly bickering, should we call it?
Depending on where the scene was filmed and in relation to the disagreements, stuff like that. So yeah, he knocked him pretty good.
Which brings up another quote that I bring up all the time from this movie. Not here, or here so much, but right here. Nope, looks good.
Ship shape.
That waitress reaction.
Oh my God, what happened to your face? I knew it.
Yeah, that would be Helen the waitress.
You look like a Helen.
And apparently she was supposed to originally be played by Roseanne Barr, but she was unavailable at the time of filming for this short scene.
That's interesting. On one hand, I can kind of see it. On the other hand, I like this lady a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
One, she
Chicken
does.
wings.
Yeah. One, she does a good job. Two, I'm sure it helps save on budget.
And her reaction after he goes in his little meltdown, she's just like kind of amused, but
I
kind of
pat it,
horrified.
and I
She's like, God, you're
stroke it."
sick.
And I go,
Oh, I
killed my sail. And that's when I blow it.
I mean, the way he starts it off with the whole, like, let me tell you why I suck. I've been downstairs a few times I've used that.
God, you're sick. Let me go turn the fryers on and get you some chicken wings.
Right.
It's a great aha moment, too, because it's like, oh, you can actually sell.
Right. You sold her.
Just turn the brain off.
Yeah.
Or hit him with a board.
Or hit him with the board.
Right.
Maybe that knocks some sense into him. I don't know.
Knock something loose.
Yeah.
So the area used for Callahan Auto in the film is actually Gooderham and Warts in Toronto's Distillery District.
What an old school name. It doesn't sound
Pleasant.
no.
Gooderham and Warts.
It sounds like something you need to get checked out of the doctor.
And as we mentioned, Dan Aykroyd filmed all of those Zelensky scenes in 2 days. Skyscraper that is used in the film was actually the Fox Plaza in Los Angeles.
Of course it is.
Right. And the building was also used in Die Hard.
Is that the Nakatomi Plaza?
That I don't know.
Because it kind of looks like it.
Huh. Interesting.
Because I was going to look that up because I thought that doesn't look like anything in Chicago.
Right.
Sure doesn't.
And it turns out it's not.
Los Angeles.
Well, it's funny because there were some establishing shots of Chicago, and it's like, wait, why are the rivers green? And then they're sitting down right before they go back in, and there's green lights behind them. I'm like, man, was this filmed during St. Patrick's Day? You kind of like look it up, and it's like, oh no, this is like in the fall. It's like, oh shoot, most of this was filmed in Toronto. It's just a happy coincidence. They had some stock footage, green river, green lights. I don't know. Probably filmed during Christmas.
Right.
That's the thing with those establishing shots because they could be shot anytime.
And Siegel was then approached to direct Black Sheep, but he turned it down after the exhausting experience of Tommy Boy.
Yeah, I gather he didn't have a good time working on this film.
Seems that way.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I know technically, I mean, Black Sheep isn't a sequel, but I know Spade's been on record to say that it's like an unofficial sequel.
It's like a spiritual successor.
Sort of, yeah. Because, I mean, different characters, different situation, different everything, but it's similar?
Them kind of doing similar stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Again, Abbott and Costello.
Yep.
Doing their bit.
Love it.
Yeah.
Give me more.
Oh,
I wish.
Yes.
Wilford Brimley, Mr. Diabetes, was apparently offered the role of Big Tom but declined.
That's interesting. I don't...
Huh.
I can't really see that.
Nope.
No.
Sure can't.
Not the energy that Brian Dennehy.
Well, right,
brought.
because he's a sales guy. Like, he brings that like the hard sales energy that you kind of need to have in some of those situations, the big dog situations, and he delivers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with Brimley, I always knew him as kind of a serious-looking actor.
Yeah.
Who was also in Cocoon, I believe.
Yep. He was also in The Thing.
Huh.
But yeah, he's definitely more of a serious actor.
Yeah.
Not to say he can't do comedy, but
it just wasn't his thing.
Yeah.
I just don't think it would have worked near as good.
Mm-mm.
And the resemblance, I don't think would have held up either.
Nope.
Dennehy and Farley at least resemble.
Oh yeah, they kind of have that large, stocky build, and especially the one scene where he like wraps his arm around him. You could see them as a father-son duo.
Right. Yeah. Tommy says, "Son of a..." about 10 times in the film.
It feels like more.
It does. Because he's always hitting his head on something. Running into something.
Screwing something up. Yep.
Or, oh, for the love of God. Oh, yeah. And I do like the lake scene with...
Michelle character.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny how those boys are yelling from the... I guess you would call it the beach, the shore.
The shoreline.
Because there's no wind.
Yeah.
They're on a sailboat.
Need a little wind.
No. Need to drop a couple 100 pounds.
As a kid, I wasn't a big fan of any of the boat scenes because they were too dramatic. I wanted all the funny silliness.
Right. Yeah.
But that scene with the kids, I mean, it definitely kind of cuts in right through the dramatic moments.
Yes. Yeah, they're making fun of Tommy's weight and, hey, Skipper, did you eat Gilligan?
Rascals.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why for a couple years in the 90s, I was, when something unfortunate would happen with people at school, rascals. Because of this movie.
Hey, lady, better watch out. There's a whale on your boat. Free Willy.
And then what she comes back with is intense.
I know where you live. I've seen where you sleep.
Your mothers will cry when they see what I've done to you.
And they leave after that.
Yeah. Impressive.
Most impressive.
Yeah, it's like she's kind of the meek, kind of quieter girl. So it's kind of a surprise it coming out of her. You expect Farley's character to come back with something like he does.
Yeah, it's like that old comedy thing where you have the mousy character suddenly have the outburst.
Yes.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the character in Police Academy.
Oh, yeah. Hooks.
Yes.
Yep.
She's so funny.
Yep. That's exactly what it's like.
Always so really meek and quiet. And stop, dirtbag!
Yep. Which I swear was like her bit in all of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's like all she ever did.
Yep.
But it worked.
All right, so we do have a few questions about this film.
I have one issue, even when I was a kid.
Okay.
And every time I watch it, it always jumps out at me. Who's making sales deals at their own wedding? Did you invite your buyers to the wedding?
Apparently some.
Like, this feels very Godfather-esque.
Yeah.
It's a great scene, and it's a great moment, and it's really showcases how good he is, even though he says how many whiskey sours he is into
8.
it. Yeah. But, like, who's making deals at their own wedding? But that's where you get your great T-bone quote first said.
Right.
It's got to be your bull.
Which has been tried to be repeated multiple times.
Oh, yes. And fails magnificently.
Right.
Yeah, about the only thing he can repeat is Vader's lines into the fan. Luke, I am your father.
Yeah.
Kind of half expect him to say, like, I have the power.
Right, then Richard walks in on him.
I also love his, the fridge. Because you never want to admit that you want to put 6 packs of beer in your fridge.
To your dad.
Your father. 6 packs of soda?
And candy bars up here?
Yeah.
Oh, you got an office. You, of course.
With a window.
Right, of course. You've only been here 10 minutes.
What a great sniping line.
Oh, yeah. Pages. See the text? Left or right? Top to bottom?
It's called reading.
Right.
Take Advil for headaches.
You're right.
Midol for cramps.
Yeah.
God, it's so good.
I also have a question what the deal is with the hitchhiker. Because I did some looking and I couldn't find anything about that. Like, is it part of something else that got dropped? Because it seems like an odd thing. Because they pick up a hitchhiker with a dog who has no lines.
Nope.
It's just like a momentary, like, road trip moment.
It's just a visual.
Just a visual. It almost feels like it's part of something larger that got dropped. Because, like, why spend the money and the time to hire an actress to come in and have a dog for something that has no lines and doesn't play into the plot that could easily be dropped?
Just for a few seconds of screen time?
Yeah. If anything, it's for a gag where the dog's drooling into Farley's mouth in the wind. Like,
right.
That's really
which, yeah, which was a part. So, I mean, you did see that.
It just
part of a montage.
Yeah. Like, I look at this movie as more of a road trip movie than most anything else.
Yeah.
Like, it's like part dramatic, saving the day kind of movie, but also, like, it's a road trip movie. Like an Odd Couple road trip movie.
Yep.
Kind of like a planes, trains, automobiles.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, the whole second act is a road trip movie. Which is, I guess, you'd have a bit in there with the hitchhiker, but it always jumped out at me as like, why is... Because it doesn't really play into the story at all.
No, not at all.
No, you'd think they'd pick up, like, a hitchhiker that robs them or something.
Yeah, yeah. Like, or screws them over. Like, even in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, they get robbed in the hotel.
All right, about the pizza guy.
Yeah. But I don't know. I always wondered about that.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't part of something larger that got cut, then I always wonder why it's there. I don't know. Maybe that's the scriptwriter side of my brain coming out like, why did you spend money on this if it doesn't really do anything?
Yeah, this film, when doing research for it, was kind of disappointing that there wasn't a lot of tidbits and a lot of little things to help answer some of the questions.
Oh, yeah.
Like, who else might have been considered for this role or that role? And
yeah, because I know that they really wanted Farley to, like, okay, we're going to do a Farley movie. But other than that, like, there's not much.
It's like the only other casting what if was Matthew McConaughey as Paul. That's like the only other one that I think I've seen. I mean, there was nothing on Michelle's character. I already said Wilford Brimley for Big Tom. I mean, nobody else apparently was considered for Zelensky, which is fine. Dan Aykroyd's perfect choice. I mean, he's an SNL alum.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one of the royalty of SNL.
Yeah.
I guess in a way, like, it's great the way it worked out. We don't get a whole lot of what ifs, though.
No. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I was just saying, maybe that's for the better. Because it's hard to picture really anyone else.
And of course, whenever you're driving a beautiful car that's been destroyed in the way that it has, you're bound to attract attention from the police. So there's the bees bit. I'm like you, I just don't think something like that would ever work.
Even then.
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the whole, like, oh, I'm allergic to bees. I am too.
I am too.
Oh, we'll come back and check on you.
Right.
Like, it feels like a very small town thing. Because I know sometimes small towns will do things that are like, not.
Yeah, fine. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. But I can't see them doing this.
No.
I do love his little line, like, a little trick my father taught me. What? How? Why?
Yeah.
I just threw up in an anthill. Cool.
So Frank Welker, Mr. Voice Actor Extreme, we talked about on our Goofy movie episode, did some animal sound work here as well. I'm presuming probably for the deer.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yep. That's really the only animal.
Other than Chris Farley.
Yeah. Sure, he can do his own.
But he can definitely do his own.
One of the things about Brian Dennehy, he was also in the movie 10 with Bo Derek.
I always forget that.
I know, I do too. It's like, I mean, I've only seen 10 one time, and I don't remember much about it.
No.
Yeah.
I saw it like
Dudley
in college sometime. No idea.
Yeah. Spade apparently was pitched an idea for a Tommy Boy sequel in 2023 to be about the kids of Tommy and Richard.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That was kind of his reaction, too.
Yeah.
He's like, you can't do this without Chris Farley.
All right.
Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
No.
It'd just be a cash grab.
Oh, yeah. A blatant.
And you'd have to make it as cheap as possible because of that.
Yep. And I know a lot of really cheap, awful sequels are like, oh, it's the children of...
Mm-hmm.
None of them work.
Nope.
None of them are good.
Nope.
I take... There is one Son of that actually works quite well.
Son of Godzilla.
That's what I was going to say.
Definitely not that one. No, go back another 30 years earlier. Son of Frankenstein.
Huh.
If you go back to the old Universals, Son of Frankenstein's an underrated
gem.
Son of. Let's put it that way. Is it as good as the first or the Bride of? Of course not. But for a sequel, that's pretty good. But Son of the Mask. No.
Oh God.
Or if they go like earlier, where like they're younger versions, like the Dumb and Dumber.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't work.
No. So back to that scene where Richard knocks Tommy out with the 2x4. I like how he just calmly looks up and said, "Oh, hey, prehistoric forest." like I didn't just knock him out.
Yeah. It's like a little kid getting distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Dinosaurs.
Fair.
Brad would know something about that.
Yeah.
It's fitting.
Yeah.
I like that towards the end when they're meeting with Zelensky trying to save the town of Sandusky, Ohio, and save the company. Went a little heavy on the pine tree perfume there, kid. Sir, it's a taxicab air freshener. Good, you've pinpointed it. Step 2 is washing it out. Like it was such smooth delivery.
Yeah. A little snarky.
Yeah.
But smooth.
Yeah, it's like Richard was already giving him crap for wiping. What are you doing?
You're going to smell like a taxi cab driver. Not that that's bad.
Right. As they say while in the taxi cab.
Yeah.
And, of course, one of the other wonderful scenes is when Richard's caught.
Oh, yes, that's another scene quoted a lot.
Yeah. Tommy is apparently going out for pizza.
Don't give her the weight room routine.
Yeah.
You know where the weight room is? I'll check it out.
Yes. And then Tommy comes back a little quicker than Richard expects.
I thought you were getting pizza. They were closed.
How do you do it?
Check your files if they're in the briefcase. That's so weird. Pretty lady down there.
Good for her.
Yeah. Richard, were you watching Spanktravision? Maybe you were watching a movie with that funny comedian. Oh, what's his name? Buddy Wackett? Jeez, I wonder if she goes out with one of the Yankees.
I love how he drives Yankees.
Right.
He really emphasized it.
Richard, who's your favorite little rascal? Alfalfa, or is it Spanky?
I love how with that one, it's like some time has passed. They're trying to go to sleep. Big day tomorrow. Yep. Gotta have everything together. Yep. Who's your favorite little rascal?
Right. Sinner.
Right. Sinner.
And the little chuckle he does afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And after Tommy is almost accused of robbing the bank.
Like it was some other fat guy with a really tiny head. I have a tiny head?
Right. Comes back in with the idea, let's do road flares until we got a bomb strapped to ourselves.
Also the, excuse me, and everyone drops down. Have you done this before?
Right. Or the cops slide their guns over again.
After he hit me in the head repeatedly with a hammer.
Right. Like, you wouldn't be conscious.
No.
On this little interview with the news.
And then live on TV when he walks in, they drop down and throw their guns to him. So, yeah.
He's like, oh no, these are road flares. Road flares? Do you live under power lines as a kid or something? Zelensky says.
Also another thing that, oh yeah, the guy's got, a bomb strapped to his chest. They wouldn't immediately call the SWAT team.
Right.
Like, even in the 90s. But it's good for the movie.
Right. Mm-hmm. Movie world.
Yes. Movie logic.
Yeah, one of my other favorite quotes was, Tommy likey, Tommy want wingy.
That's been said a few times.
Uh-huh.
Pretty much anytime I go anywhere where there's food.
Mm-hmm.
I also like the brothers don't shake hands, brothers got a hug.
Right. Right, when he meets Paul. I've got a brother.
So excited. We're family. We're going to do lots of dumb stuff together. Wait until Christmas.
Right.
Well, back to the road flares, the one that I picked up this time that kind of made me chuckle a lot more this time around. It's the one guy he had talked to before and got his very first sale from. And his wife's sitting next to him. They're watching TV, and he's on the TV. And, honey, look at this human bomb on the TV. Oh, yeah, I buy brake pads from him. I thought we were watching cartoons.
Right.
Turns on Looney Tunes.
Right.
It's like...
Just nonchalant.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Not a big deal.
I'll buy brake pads from him.
I mean, I will say, like, his scene where they're selling him, like, he does come across like the type of guy
Yeah.
who'd be way more into cartoons than news.
Mm-hmm.
So about the car. I know, Brad, you're the car guy. I was curious of what kind of car this was.
Yep. So this one is a 19... I mean, this is the only interesting car in the whole movie, to be honest.
Not the red Cadillac-looking thing earlier?
I don't like that
I don't
style.
either.
But this one is a 1967 Plymouth Belvedere GTX convertible that Richard says he dropped in a 440 Magnum with a 6-pack.
Beautiful.
Oh. Yep. I mean,
nice car.
Oh, yeah.
Nice car, supposedly. Nice engine. As long as the 6-pack carburetor keeps working. The other thing that kind of picked up on is they were talking about brake pads a lot.
Obviously, it's what they're trying to sell. It's going to save the company.
Yep.
It's the future of Callahan Auto Parts.
Yep. And at one point, they're like, "Oh, it's steel and what they call it? It was might have had a note in here: steel and graphite. So it's like a semi-metallic brake pad. Which, okay, yeah, back in the '90s, it was probably a pretty decent brake pad, honestly, because if you do a semi-metallic brake pad, you're going to have a lot of stopping power. The downsides is lots of brake dust, which is why the rise of the ceramics came. A lot less brake dust, but you don't really get as good stopping power, and in a wet climate like, we'll say, Florida, maybe even here, not great. You kind of want that semi-metallic. It's just got that bite to it. And then they have those organic ones, which, don't bother with those. Those are junk. But the organic ones were the answer to them getting rid of the asbestos ones. Which, as we know, asbestos is very healthy for you.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best thing you can have.
Mm-hmm. Deep breaths.
Yep.
Breathe deep, as the Moody Blues would say.
So I just thought that interesting. But it's funny, every time the brake pads got brought up, it was like there was a different compound that was talked about each time, and I don't know if that is like an internal running gag, or if they just forgot, or if they just didn't know enough about brake pads to remember. So, but the first time it's introduced, it was like steel and graphite. So interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I know they really had a rough time getting the sales stuff started off. You know, I'm not going to take no for an answer. And then it's just, no. Okay.
Thanks so much. Thanks for your time.
Right. Richard's like, Tommy's throwing in the towel like right away. Taking no with no issues.
And then they have the one guy that we've been doing business for, so you're one of our oldest customers, and that's where he has his breakdown with the cars.
Yeah.
Get out. Do you validate? No.
The new guy's over here throwing up.
Carter says, "Oh my God."
Oh, Chris. Like, you wonder how much of that was improvisation.
I really wonder.
Yeah.
I wondered that about a lot of this movie. I mean, again, a similar situation with Miss Doubtfire. Somebody really good at what they do. Makes it look easy, makes you laugh easy. How much of this was improvised? I mean, I'm sure there's a structure, but within that structure, there's a lot of give.
Like you described, it depends on who's directing, but sometimes script is like a framework. It can be flexible, especially in comedies.
Yeah.
Like, if you can come up with something that can add to it, and I guarantee in here it was like, let's try it and see what happens. And there were some stories I heard where they would come up with something like the night before, and they're like, let's try it tomorrow and see what happens.
Let's shoot it. See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, there's no, like, extended cuts or anything like this.
No.
I mean, the DVD that you've got, no commentary.
Yeah, I was really surprised by that.
Wow.
And kind of disappointed.
Right.
Although it is an older DVD, so I don't know if there's a
Newer anniversary release or anything.
It's an older code, but it checks out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how whenever he's going through his test and, 3 people, signers of the Declaration of Independence, like Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, blank Hancock.
Herbie Hancock.
Right.
I had no idea who that was as a kid. I was like, oh, it's just a funny name. And then you get a little older, and you're like, oh.
He's like a legendary musician.
Yeah, like that's an actual musician and has nothing to do with... Mm-hmm. It's a little funnier now.
Yeah, which then is kind of mentioned again a little bit later.
Put your John Hancock on it. John Hancock. You mean Herbie Hancock.
Oh, yes.
I remember taking a history class in college, and something came up about John Hancock, and I heard some kid in the class, you mean Herbie Hancock? And I'm like, yeah, that kid gets it.
My kind of people back
This is
there.
my people.
Oh, yeah. An excellent transition from the wedding to the funeral, which was pretty instant.
Oh, that's what it was like. As a kid, I always thought that was pretty neat, but then like you get older, you see a lot of other movies, you see a lot of what's out there. That's amazing. You don't expect that kind of a transition in just a silly comedy.
Right.
Like you have all the... For context, it's the wedding, father keels over, everyone bends over to like look in, but it's actually like them looking in at the funeral, and then they pull back. And what a great transition.
Yeah, it was very well done.
That is like expert filmmaking right there. You don't expect that from just a silly comedy.
No.
Which is why I say that this movie kind of transcends just stupid comedies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's got a lot of nice little dramatic, serious moments in it.
I mean, the one scene in particular that always jumps out at like how good of a dramatic movie it is, just there's no words even. It's just Tommy walking by himself down the gravel trail after the funeral. The wind blowing. You don't get that in stupid comedies.
Nope.
Like, that is a really dramatic moment.
Yeah, kind of foreshadowing towards at the end then.
Mm-hmm.
Which you'd earlier mentioned Tommy being on the verge of crying. Apparently that was Chris, like, poking his eyes with his fingers.
You know, if it works, it works.
To at least make him somewhat appear to be tearing up.
I mean, it's like, I know the people use like the eye drops to kind of cheat, but they don't want to do that because it's cheating. Hey, you know, at least he's doing something.
Right. Physical comedy.
Physical comedy at its finest.
Yep.
Physical comedy doing its drama.
And then after he graduates and they're talking about, oh, you know, Tommy is going to be taking over the company one day, and they're going through like the family history of, they're showing the portraits. It's kind of funny how they do that. Then like Aunt whatever took over the company at one point. It looks like it's just Tommy and drag.
It reminds me of Who's Harry Crumb with all the different crumbs.
Yes.
And it's just John Candy in the different pictures. Yeah, similar.
Yeah. I wonder if that was where they got that idea from.
Could be.
Yeah, could be.
And also breaking up his lineage. Interesting how he's Tommy Callahan III, but then in the like at the end, whenever he's introduced, he's referred to as Tommy Callahan Jr. But that would be the second. How did that get through the checks and balances?
That's a big hole.
That's a big hole there. Which is also a hole that it probably took me, well,
a few viewings.
Many viewings to catch. So apparently, yeah.
So you mentioned also that footage from Fat Guy in a Little Coat was used for a DirecTV ad in 2009. I don't remember this.
You know,
either.
DirecTV there for a few years would take scenes from movies, a lot of movies, and they would take like an actor from the movie, and then they would like shoot new scenes to show them like appears though they're in the movie, but then they would be like doing a commercial for DirecTV in the middle of the scene of the movie. And apparently they did one for Tommy Boy with David Spade, so they took the Chris Farley footage from that scene from the movie, and then they reshot David Spade on the couch, and then he kind of like while he's singing, he would kind of look away and be like, yeah, I can't believe we're doing this, like he's got my coat on it. But you know, you could get DirecTV. And I completely forgot about these until we were looking this up. And oh my God, because I had DirecTV for quite a while.
Oh,
so I saw quite a few of these ads. I don't remember seeing this one. So I had to look it up, and I'm like, yep, that's exactly the style they did. They're actually kind of clever ads, because they would... It's hard to know where the movie stopped and the commercial started sometimes, if they did it well, and they usually did it pretty well. But yeah, it does exist. You can find it, and it's... And I know a lot of people were upset about it, because they thought it was in poor taste for Chris Farley. I get it. But they also did it for like 100 other movies.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and if that ad was in 2009, I mean, that's 12 years after his passing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah. It's not like, 6 months.
Yeah.
right.
And I feel like David Spade and him were close enough that if he really thought it was in that poor of a taste, he wouldn't have done it.
Exactly. Right. That's what I was thinking.
So, you know.
Yeah, if anything, it just brings Chris back to the people's eyes again.
We enjoy watching any Farley that we can.
Yep.
He apparently was sober for filming, sober from, I guess, the alcohol and the drugs.
He was definitely a major addict for a while. Well, obviously it was his undoing.
Right.
But yeah, apparently he was sober during this filming, which... I honestly say he looks quite sober.
He looked good.
He looks really good. Especially if you watch some of the later movies. He doesn't look so good. But yeah, he developed a coffee addiction. And there are stories that he would do a shot of espresso before every take. Not scene. Take. How he didn't have a heart attack, I don't know.
Or some kind of like acid bubbling
something.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a lot of espresso.
Oh yeah. And speaking of quotable scenes about bear claws, get them lodged 2 at a time. Another thing that's said all the time.
Yeah.
I could go for a bear claw now, actually.
Doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I know of a place not far from here.
Oh, no.
No, it's a great movie. I mean, you go back and you watch it and you forget just how good overall it is. Like you mentioned, it seems to be a fast watch. It's not anything that goes on too long.
Super quotable. I use multiple of these quotes.
Oh, yeah.
In day-to-day life.
And I always say that I always enjoyed this movie more than Black Sheep, but I always quote Black Sheep more often than this movie. That may be, but as a whole, I think this movie has more quotes.
Yeah.
Like I might quote Black Sheep more often, but oh boy, this movie from beginning to end is just so quotable.
Yeah, the crew did a really good job. Really good job for what it turned out to be.
And I know there's a few like celebrities that have mentioned like in interviews, they say like, what's a movie that if you're just hunting around on TV and it comes on, like, you're just going to finish the movie. Like, this is always pretty high on the list. And I mean, it's been that way for me too.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine anybody else doing the role of Tommy.
No.
I mean, I know Tommy, or not Tommy, but Chris Farley and John Belushi have such a parallel career of being bigger SNL characters, and obviously the addiction aspect of it and the early deaths and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, I like Chris Farley more than I like John Belushi. Just me.
I can see that. Yeah, I mean, and even if you look at them like on a personal level, I would definitely agree with that. Because I know Belushi could be pretty harsh with, especially like female writers and comedians. Whereas Farley was just like
a very lovable teddy bear.
Oh yeah, and apparently he was very shy around, especially attractive women.
Right.
He was very reserved and quiet and shy. Like if there was someone he was interested in, he would just kind of like retreat and hide. He was almost like afraid of them.
Mm-hmm.
Polar opposite of Belushi.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, it's another one of those just real shames because of all those people who die too young, like that was definitely one that I was really curious to see where his career would have gone.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of potential.
Yeah, mentioning him retreating away from women, I think that was an issue with him and Julie Warner at the beginning, that he was being real shy with her. I mean, yeah, she's an attractive woman. That she ended up pulling him into her trailer and forcing him to have a conversation. Mm-hmm. And then that kind of like broke the ice, and they kind of had more of an open dialogue and better communication, which worked out well for their scenes, especially on the boat and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. There is a little bit of that kind of reminds me, that scene reminds me a little of the first Vacation movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A little bit of that with Christy Brinkley.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes me wonder if there was an inspiration there.
What's old is new again.
Yeah.
If it works.
Yeah.
Yep. If it works. Yeah, and then the movie ends with him back in the boat. Another more kind of dramatic, I guess you would say, kind of talking to his dad and stuff like that.
Could use a little wind.
Yep. And the wind picks up. Sail knocks him in the back of the head.
Yeah. One more son of a.
Mm-hmm. Then it kind of sails off and camera pans out and scene.
Mm-hmm.
30 years old. It's hard to believe.
Yeah, let me go get my cane.
All right, well, I guess that does it for this episode, unless you guys have anything else that you'd like to include before we wrap up.
Got nothing.
Got nothing. All right. Like I said, that does it for this episode of the Back to the Past podcast. Tommy Boy classic, March 1995. Wonderful film. Wonderful, wonderful. Again, thank you to Stark Roofing and M&J Creations and Mike Jones of the Lion's Den Podcast Network. I'd like to invite everyone else to please reach out to us and give us some suggestions for episodes that you would like to hear. We always looking for different content suggestions. I know we have a little bit of a lineup of things that we're going to be doing next, so if you'd like us to throw in something that you would be interested in learning more about or hearing us talk about, please let us know via the methods in the show notes. Well, that does it. I guess we will talk to you again next time when we get back from the past.
What kind of podcast is this?
The Lion's Den Podcast Network, powered by Stark Roofing. With over 45 years of experience in the roofing and exteriors industry, Stark Roofing is a local, family-owned and operated company that provides excellent customer service and workmanship. Let's Stark Roofing. Bring your home back to life. You can give them a call at 636-671-0045 and tell them Spanky sent you. Stark Roofing, proud title sponsor of the Lion's Den Podcast Network and this amazing podcast presentation.
Delta Airlines just turned 100 and is already shaping the next century of flight with the Delta Sustainable Skies Lab. Here, they're building the future of flight. Think electric air taxis and next-gen aircraft aiming to cut fuel burn significantly. And this isn't just future talk. Today, their fleet of Boeing 737s have marine-like finlets designed to reshape airflow that reduces drag. The future of travel is more sustainable, and Delta's leading the way. Learn more at delta.com/sustainability.